What's up, JZ from jzfitness.com. I'm gonna run you through a couple of dynamic stretches that you could do prior to sport or prior to your gym program. It's very critical to tell the brain where the body is going before you actually put the body through its ranges of motions. Number one, it helps prevent injury, and number two, it also helps with mobility. So do these on a daily basis and do them regularly. First things first, this is one of my favorites. We're doing a staggered stance lunge. With this, you want the back heel down the entire time. A lot of people have very tight calves, so that heel is gonna wanna come up. Make sure it's grounded. Use a surface, okay? I have a little pole here because this front knee is gonna have that proprioceptive tool of coming to that surface. Now you'll notice the knee is going past my toes, and you're gonna notice that back heel is down, all 10 toes facing forward. So you want things to be dynamic. You don't wanna hold things statically. So 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and then release it. So nice and slow, keep that heel down, lock this back leg, and then come forward, or back rather. So you're doing 10 each side. Make sure your pelvis doesn't dip forward as you're coming forward. Pull the belly tight, keep everything neutral, tap that knee, don't crunch that knee, okay? Nice and slow, tap, hold, and then drive. We're getting a lot of ankle mobility with this, and we're also stretching that soleus and gastrocnemius, okay, as well as getting that hip extension. So come on forward a little bit. After you do 10 each side, then I'm gonna have you do dorsiflexion with a neutral spine. I'm gonna send my hips back, I'm gonna bend that opposite leg, I'm gonna do a little swoop up to the sky, and then a rainbow, open up the shoulders and chest. Other side. Stamp that heel, bend that opposite leg, neutral spine, neutral spine. If you're so tight, then only come here. You'll feel a big stretch to that posterior chain. Come all the way up, bring that foot back, rainbow it around. Do 10 of these, so 10 total. Neutral spine, tap the toe, come up, and then come all the way down. 10 of those. Then 10, dorsiflex the toes, sit down into your figure four, find stability, make sure this bottom knee is tracking over the ankle, have a neutral spine. If you have the flexibility, tap the elbows to that leg, come on up gently, and then place the foot down. You'll go to the other side. Notice my gaze is on something on the floor, something that's not moving. That's gonna work on stability and balance. Make sure you're flexing these toes so that you protect that knee. Externally rotate that hip. You're gonna feel that in the glute. That feels fabulous. Notice this side is more restrictive on me, but as you keep doing it, the body loosens up. It's so cool. So find your stability first before you mobilize down, keeping a neutral spine, bending the hips and knees. Boom, tap it, nice and slow, come up, switch back and forth, 10 total. Another one of my favorites is a quad stretch. So keep this bent knee close to the standing leg, tuck the pelvis underneath you, drive through the opposite arm, reach for the sky, get that heel to the glute, and then nice and slowly release. I'll show you from a side view. Right here, tuck the pelvis, you'll feel right away the quadricep and the hip flexor stretched nice and strong, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, belly engaged, and then switch sides. So you're gonna do 10 of those as well. Reach it all the way up, boom, tuck. Right away when you tuck, you feel that whole anterior chain stretching, okay? And then you could even take it to a wide stance and really push the knees out. Make sure the knees are still tracking in the same plane as the toes, but twist through the chain, look over that opposite shoulder, bring it back to center. And then drop that shoulder down, take the rotation over that opposite shoulder, and then bring it back to center. Don't touch the knees, you're on the quads for this one, okay? And make sure you're really opening up the hips, working that rotational plane from the pelvis up. You'll do 10 total or 5 each side, okay? That's a good starting point for you. That's after you did the proprioceptive work, foam rolling, okay? Or if you have one of those massage guns, you could do one of those, and then do this as your third mechanism of warming up.